Observation number 5 is perhaps one of those that can get a little odd to talk about because we live in a culture where we love to package things. And then, in some sense, there's nothing wrong with making sure that things look right and they have the right presentation, that it's correctly laid out in front of us. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I want to make sure that you understand that nowhere in the Bible, and especially the Gospels as it presents the life of Jesus, do we find um, Jesus being presented cleverly in a way that's trying to circumvent the truth or to hide certain things so people won't be offended. Instead, it was just the opposite. People presented, and Jesus presented himself very clearly. I want to encourage you in the same vein. Spiritual reproduction is not about trying to find a clever way of packaging things that may sound offensive or difficult to swallow, so to speak. It's really just about presenting the truth clearly, understandably, and then letting God do what he does best and take that truth and melt our hearts and bring us to places of repentance. The New Testament really echoes what the Gospels lay out in this fashion. And several times in Paul's epistles, especially the Thessalonian epistles, he affirms how he honestly presented the gospel to those people. That he didn't try to disguise it, he didn't try to cloak any kind of motives, but he was just an honest witness. He laid the facts out, so to speak. And I think in doing that, when we present Jesus clearly and also kindly, then people hear that better. Um, I don't think anyone likes it when you feel like you're sold something and then after the fact you realize it's something different than what you were told at the beginning. And we by no means should treat the gospel or Jesus that way, but instead we should seek to work with God as he uh, uh, births people into his family. We should work with God in that and present Jesus clearly, not necessarily cleverly. Jesus does not need packaged. He just needs personalized. He needs to be seen in our life. And as others see that and hear the truth of Jesus as laid out in the Bible, then I think God will continue his work of spiritual reproduction as we present Jesus clearly, not necessarily cleverly.